longest running boy show, all very popular. It's the year of the dinosaur, and it's Dino Charge is the theme this year. The show just debuted last weekend. The running theme throughout the show and through the toy line are these Dino Chargers. In the toy line, there'll be 60 Dino Chargers. They all represent a different dinosaur.
Okay. Those are the battery-looking things.
Yeah, it's the battery-looking thing. In the show, the kids use it to power up to morph into the Rangers. There's a couple different ways that you can use the charger. But I'll show you on the app. You can do fun things. You can morph yourself into a paper pager.
Does it just scan the RFID thing? Not RFID, the QR code?
Yeah. So you scan the QR code, and it'll, because there's 60, so it'll keep track of what you have.
Okay.
The more you scan, the more rewards you get. The more rewards, then you start to get like coupons and special offers.
Okay.
So it's an interactive way to use the charger. In addition, throughout the toy line, you'll be able to use the charger in the toys. So, like this one works as sort of a regular blaster, right? It's got lights and sounds. In the show, they put the charger in, and it does even more.
Okay.
What's nice is there's 60 of them, they're little. If you end up losing the charger, you can still have lights and sounds with this.
Okay.
You get extra if you are using the charger.
Now, what are these little the separated?
So this is how the chargers come packaged.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can, again, you can take the charger out and just play with the dinosaur, or you can use it in there. You can mix and match depending on how many you have.
Actually transform to morph.
So you'll be able to get the chargers with a variety of different. You get some with guns, some with the sets, some with the figures.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
60 chargers with 60 different dinosaurs.
Oh, so that means that there's 60 different of these as well?
Well, yeah, there'll be different types of dinosaur shapes and molds and things.
Okay.
Remember last year they had morph.
This is some of the battle gear. The Gold Ranger will be coming into the show later on in the year. Available this fall. So this is a prototype, but they use this sword in the show. So how Bandai's developed the sword, but also given it an extra feature where you can.
That's awesome.
Right, and you'll be able to use the charger in this for lights and sounds. So that'll be for fall. The swords. This is the Megazord. You can see it's got 3 different dinosaurs, the one across the front and then the 2 arms. Just as a side note, this Megazord that they have is an actual costume that they use in the show.
Oh, that's actually from the show?
Yeah, so you can see, if you look up close, you can see like some of the dings and.
We'll get up close to that.
So you'll be able to get pictures. Because it's the year of the dinosaur, they've added dinosaurs to the line. So you have all different kinds of dinosaurs. This one is all done. That do all kinds of weird things. But you can, again, put chargers in. So throughout the toy line, different ways to use the chargers.
Oh, this T-Rex is pretty huge.
That's going to be... This will be for fall. It's going to look a little different because they're still working out. Like, it's not going to have the handle right here, but it will have all sorts of action. So sometimes, right? So it's going to move, thrash,
and
I like
that tail action. That's
really
cool.
The thrashing, and it's also going to be spinning. You'll be able to use a charger in that as well. This is for fall. Think you know, the big toy underneath the tree.
Right. Would that be
the-
like an exclusive to a retail exclusive? Or?
I don't know if it's going to be a Toys R Us exclusive or not. So there's still, you know, you can tell like it's different here than it is in the box.
This looks like a more recent tool.
Right. So I think they're still trying to, you know, figure out tweaks and things like that. But that's the idea behind it because it's such a big Zord in the show. So again, that show-to-shelf sort of idea. The action figure line.
Okay.
So everything from your 12-inch figures, they come with a piece of battle gear associated with that Ranger, down to the 5-inch. What's new for this year is that they've created a lot of the villains.
I was just going to say, normally you don't have a lot of the villains in the line.
Well, and they're so bizarre, right?
Yeah, that's always what's been great about it.
Right, but like in the show, they go and, you know, they pop up for one episode and then they get annihilated and you never see them again. So here, they've done a really good job of making, you know, all the crazy villains. He might be my favorite.
I'm taking this guy right here.
Do you remember those things you get in like the bubblegum machines that were the
maze
little maze
thingy?
with the ball?
Yeah. Oh, that's what he is?
That's
That's what he reminds you of.
Yeah, that's what he reminds me of.
These are phenomenal.
Yeah. And like so bizarre.
Well, I mean, I remember when they first came out, you know, they had an equal assortment of heroes and villains, so to speak, you know, on the shelves, and that sort of skewed to the villains.
Right. And then also new for this year is the mix and morph.
Okay.
So you'll get a Ranger and a Zord, and you know it's a ball and socket interchangeable system. So lots of articulation, but you'll be able to sort of make them however weird you want.
And it looks like some of the characters span different series as well.
Yeah.
You have the original, you know, second series, and
Right.
Samurai.
So this is really nice, I think, for boys, for the creative side of play,
Sure.
where you know girls have been doing it for a long time, but now you get boys to be able to do it. This is the spinning action, so you take it and either spin the top or the bottom, and then it spins around and kicks and punches.
It was a store exclusive back in the day. It was like FAO Schwartz or something. Yeah.